welcome back to another video, and this is day 9 episode 7. Theme was home place shaped by our vision. We had breakfast, morning welcome, we had national groups evaluation just to get our opinions in there about what we want to see next year, and I rated how the camp was so far as well. Then we had a ceremony to follow up on our certificates of the summit for 2016, and then that was it. That was the closing ceremony for it. Lunch, community service, so it was time to leave off Hamburg. Then it was our departure time, so the vlog shall start now. Yeah. Right guys, so this is the end of my vlog and I hope you liked it. The AYUDH Irish and UK team wish they could say goodbye, but we all had to go back to our own towns and our own countries. So in last year's Youth Summit we had Educate, Cultivate, Participate. That was the theme for last year. So we had an event called AYUDH, which Ireland's former youth leader now, Darcy, who was in the AYUDH panel, who did an amazing job at it. And the topics for Darcy and all the other AYUDH youth panelists were social responsibility, sustainable development goals, Europe, civic engagement, global citizenship, self-reflection, peace, sustainable lifestyles, mindfulness, non-violence and education. So AYUDH was actually streamed through Facebook, and a lot of people from all over the world were asking questions, but AYUDH was organised very well, and I was very proud of Darcy and all the youth panels involved. And the talk was very interesting to see from people all over the world questioning. This is what we did for AYUDH last year. So in November of 2017, Darcy and myself and the AYUDH team came up with an idea to do an AYUDH Mental Health Month. So we came up with a few ideas. Mental health is a hard topic to talk about, so that Mental Health Month we were saying our experiences, we were writing things that were helpful, asking friends of our friends who wanted to be anonymous to portray their pictures, their videos, their stories, their experiences, and put them all up on the AYUDH Facebook page. And I am going to read mine right now. When you think of mental health, you immediately think, oh god, not this again, because it is so often talked about in the news and in schools. But it is actually a really important issue, because 25% of people around the world will go through it in their lives. This is an issue for people regardless of race, gender, sexuality, social economics, status, age or circumstance. Mental illness can manifest in many ways at any time to anyone. For me, it happened throughout my schooling career from primary school to college. This is my journey. Bullying. The first catalyst of mental illness for many people is bullying. It can happen to anyone, no matter what age they are, whether they are in school or work, or even whilst attending an event or socializing. As we already know, social media can be positive, but it's often negative towards bullying victims who just want to be themselves and don't want to follow a crowd or a trend. It can be difficult showing and sharing your true self to people who just want to put you down and judge you for who you are as a person and for your interests. I know this because I've been through it for the past 9 years of my school life. The best thing you can do is to prove them wrong, stand up for yourself, ignore the bullies, tell your parents or teachers, or go to your local counsellor. I helped other bullying victims by telling my story to them on YouTube and really telling those bullies who I really am as a person, to inspire other bullying victims around the world to say that they're not alone. Trust issues. Trust issues can occur because of many reasons. Long-term bullying, stress in college, school, work, or due to exams. Doubting yourself, picking the wrong friends, being in toxic relationships, poor communication with family, friends and romantic partners, family troubles. This can make it difficult to meet new people, make new friends, start new relationships, or even join new clubs when all you want to do is shut people out and assume that everybody has the same cold heart as the last people you were with in your life. I still have these issues, but the best thing to do is to trust your heart and not to think about it too much. Ignore your brain and instead listen to your heart and your gut. Your trust issues will never go away completely, but they will fade with time and with work. I am still dealing with this, but it has got better by surrounding myself with people who are kind and worth my time. Due to the nature of my work, I often have to interact with my old bullies, but I have developed tools for myself to be calm and to know my worth. You never know, you might meet someone who has also had trust issues. Then you will truly have found the person who has the exact same heart of gold as you. Depression. When depression came for me, it was the worst feeling ever because I questioned my life and fate in this world. I had so many bad days in my life for so long that I questioned whether my life was worth living anymore. Then I contemplated taking my own life, thinking how I would end it all, and what my family, friends and healers would think when I'm gone. Whether they would care or not, when you mention the word depression to some people, they back away or change the subject. It's completely alien to them because they have never been through it. When I was contemplating suicide, all I wanted to do was talk to someone about my problem and get help. It's not for attention, it's a call for help and for communication. I was going through depression for the last 2 years and everyone shut me out. I was trying to explain to my best friend what depression was, but she got frustrated. After thinking about it for a few days, she understood and supported me. But my best friend didn't save me. A quote from a young person that I knew, even though he has passed now. I heard the quote 3 years ago and it changed something in me. It said, I'd say to someone who's standing there in a room and they feel like there's no windows, no doors, it's all black, to take time and a door will open and someone will be at that door saying, live your life. The quote clicked my brain back to say, live your life and don't let depression take it away from you. The way I dealt with depression was talking to my close friends and family. You can also look for an inspiration such as a simple quote, an artist's painting or a song to convince you not to end your life and to inspire you also to live life to the fullest. If you think you might have depression, please see a doctor. Self-esteem. If you have self-esteem issues after a bad experience, that's okay. It is a normal and common part of many people's journeys. Many people have low self-esteem regarding their confidence and abilities, self-respect and self-regard. That's why I decided that I wanted to join a self-esteem class and learn what is self-esteem. Some of the most important things I learned were that I have a right to be me. I have the right to say no. I have the right to love and be loved. I was happy going into that class because it was private, no judgments were allowed, and we could share whatever we felt in our self-esteem group. We learned from each other's experiences, and I was the youngest woman there, but I didn't care. I felt welcome, safe and accepted for who I am as a person. We made goals for ourselves every day, and one of my goals came true. I was in the art exhibition in 2016, all thanks to my self-esteem class for organising the event. I also think that pets are a great way to boost your self-esteem. I know my dog does, and it makes me feel so happy each day spending time with them and relaxing on the couch with them. But because dogs are non-judgmental and so loyal, I recommend that if you have self-esteem issues or if you're going through a rough time in your life, then look for a self-esteem class. Volunteer in animal shelters or adopt a pet, as it helps boost your confidence and improves emotional well-being. Loving yourself. My belief is that loving yourself is the key solution to mental illness. Loving yourself is very important, which I learned in self-esteem class and from AYUDH. Even if you Even if you are a yes person who enjoys being kind and giving back, make sure that you're surrounding yourself with kind people, taking care of yourself, and ensuring that you are not taken advantage of. Music has helped me all my life through bad days and good, but I realise it helped my mental health more than I could ever imagine. Song lyrics mean a lot to me, and they remind me to love myself, stay strong, be true to myself, to believe in myself, and achieve my goals and dreams. Every song I listen to always makes me happy, relaxed, stress-free, and inspires positive thoughts and creativity. I recommend to love yourself more and sit down and just listen closely to song lyrics to see what truly happens to our mental health. So this is the end of the mental health series, and if this helped you and inspired you and made you feel happy and positive, you could smash that like button. Comment down below your suggestions of what you would like me to do next. Feel free to press the notifications, it would be highly appreciated. So be kind to one another, respect each other, care for one another, and remember, no hate.